All right, Vol fans, Catfish here, bringing it to you live from the Volunteer Roadshow studios in Springfield, Missouri. I'm headed out to Arlington, Virginia, and I had several requests this season for me to do some basketball videos, specifically Tennessee men's basketball. And I'm going to try to venture out into doing some other SEC teams and maybe some top 25 profile videos here in the off season. And I've got to bring up my Tennessee Vols. They've been playing a lot better than people have anticipated. And I told Big Vol Daddy before the season that I had a lot of high hopes for them, even though they were picked dead last in the SEC in the preseason. But we've got a hot shot sophomore, Grant Williams, and he's going to take us to the promised land. If we get there, it's going to be on his back. He had 37 against Vanderbilt, and he was 13 for 15 from the stripe, and he's averaging 17 plus points a ball game. And Tennessee's Achilles heel has been not been able to close out close games at the end. I bring up North Carolina game where we led almost the whole game and we gave it up at the end. But the last couple of ball games against a good Kentucky team, I realize they're slipping a little bit. And I know Vanderbilt's not setting the world on fire, but we've played some good ball the last few weeks. And we've actually been playing pretty good throughout the season. It's just been those tough games we haven't been able to close out. And we're finally learning how to close out a ball game. And Kentucky, like I mentioned, has slipped a little bit. I looked in the most recent poll. If I'm looking at it right, they're ranked 21, Auburn number 22, and we're number 24. There's some surprises there. A lot of people thought Florida would be up in the top 25 this year, and they thought Kentucky would be a top 5 team, and they're not. But a lot of people didn't even pick Tennessee to be in the top 25 or even, the top half of the SEC. And here we are ranked. We've been ranked the last 2 or 3 weeks. We've blown 4 games where we've had 9 points or more on a lead, and that's just unacceptable. But I'm really excited to where our team, the men's basketball team, is definitely trending upwards. And I'm really excited about it. We've got a tough game against Texas A&M this next week. It's a conference game. I realize Texas A&M is not a top 25 team. We've got to keep this momentum going. And I think Coach Rick Barnes has got this team trending in the right direction. I really thought he would have us further along than he did when we hired him. But if you think about what he's had to work with, I think he's done an exceptional job. And I want you guys out there to give me some ideas on where to take the show in the off season. I've got some other things lined up. I've got a few catfish restaurants that are going to have me in to sample their catfish and talk sports with their customers. And I'm doing a fishing show in May with a former Tennessee football player. I can't wait for that to come along with Tennessee River Monsters. That's going to be a fantastic show. And of course, we've got the drawing for a fan to win a trip to go catfishing and striper bass fishing with catfish this next football season and go to a game. And there's going to be more information coming down the pike on that. So don't forget to check out my Facebook page at Volunteer Roadshow. And I've also got a group linked to that called Volunteer Roadshow's Fan Talk. Go check it out. I'd like to get that going. I'm tinkering around with Twitter a little bit. I don't know all the jargon and how to use it. I've just been uploading some videos, but you can follow me there at Vols Roadshow. So thanks for tuning in. The men's basketball team's going to the Final Four. I promise you that.